Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate. Hello, everybody. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and welcome to an All Signs Love edition. You guys had selected the subject or topic for this evening, and the poll that won was I want to know about the person on my mind. So we will be doing that. We're going to be doing readings all night long. Well, not all night long, but usually it's about 2 hours or so. Timestamps and all that's going to be after the live. I am recording here live on YouTube and hopefully Facebook. We've had some streaming issues as of late. So let me know if you guys are watching the live. Comments, say hello. And if you're watching the replay, just comment replay. But let's get started here and situated on the cards that we will be using this evening. So this evening, we are going to be using an older deck. It's called the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. This deck right now is off print, but you can probably find it on other places like eBay and all of that stuff. So the link is on there, but just know it's a retired deck. We're also going to be using For Haxa Tarot. I love this deck. It's pretty beautiful. So we'll be using that this evening, including one deck that I just got today. So this is a newer deck for me. We're going to be seeing what that's like for the Stained Glass Tarot. I can tell you right now, I've connected with this when I was shuffling and cleaning up the decks here, getting ready for this evening. It's a great deck. It's just beautiful, beautiful artwork. So we're going to get started here. Reminder, guys, that on December 18th, we are having a tarot gallery night only at Harmonia, friends. If you are a member, you can gain access for December 18th. And this is a chance for guided messages, personal minis for you. And you have a choice here. If I, call upon you, if you want to pick on a mediumship reading, a higher self reading, or if you have a general question, you may ask. This is typically only open for tier 2 members, but as a gift of appreciation, this is going to be open to not only tier 1 members for Wednesday, but individuals who want to do the free trial. So if you get the free trial this evening, you can gain access by just the vlog area, and I will post all of that on Wednesday before we get situated on there. So it should be a fun night. And I'm excited because right now, as you guys know, my books are closed for the season, but things will get back started at 2025. Okay. Welcome, Sherry. All right, we got moderator here. We're going to start off with Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Happy birthday out there, Saggies. Happy birthday. Let's see what's going on with the person on your mind. Now, when we initially start this, reminder that I don't use reversals in the beginning because I kind of got a feel out of this is your person, if this is you and them and their energy. And then we're going to go more deeper into the reading. Okay, so let's first see what's going on here. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascended masters. Spirit, if we could hone on in here on the energy of our collective, specifically Sagittarius, on their person, on their mind. Who is this person? Who is this person? Saggies, hands of cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling, player. Are you dealing with a player? Is this who this is? Or an individual who's a high risk taker? Let's see what's going on in this connection. Let's pull on your energy first. No reversals. Saggy, you. The lovers. There's a lot of people here. Why do I feel like you're the chick in the middle or the guy? Doesn't matter, but there's a change. There's a transformation, feeling constricted. That's Gemini energy. You may have Gemini in your charts. Your person on your mind. What's going on in this story? Saggy. The High Priestess. Ooh, secretive as fuck. Little bit of a devil here. I've never looked at the High Priestess like that, but I do feel like this is an individual here who has an eye on you, is watching you closely. I do feel like this individual does not let on with their feelings. You may have friends or mutual friends or individuals in your life, could even be coworkers, but there's something about not wanting to state feelings. Yeah. The person on your mind here, it's like, who talks first? Who's going to speak up first? They are heavily thinking of you. I can tell you that just by that glance over, but I feel like you're amongst friends, choices. I mean, this is open. I think both of you are open. So this is the energy that I'm feeling. Okay, reversals are now up, and when the reversals come, I know that there is something in this connection, whether it is a past with you, it represents you. Here we go. Represents you, okay? We have the King of Cups. This is an individual, could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, who really, really holds back their emotions to a manipulative point, but they always have the tea. They seem to know a lot of individuals, okay? But when it comes to passion, very loving, very charming. But when it comes to you, they may appear a little bit off, like you wouldn't feel that way in this person's presence. Oh my God, there's the devil. There's the devil. This person's a little bit obsessed with you. I wouldn't say in a creepy way, but I mean, we've got Capricorn energy. I just feel like this individual, you may wonder or scratch your head here going, do they have feelings for me? Or I don't think so. They don't act upon that way, but they actually do. They actually do. They're just very, very quiet. I also feel like this person has some addictions here or is a heavy drinker. There's something about drinking here. Drinking is involved. Or just a major socialite. But I feel like this is an individual here who kind of drinks their emotions. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. That's your energy. Now, that doesn't mean that you are a king. You could be the queen, but there's something here about your overdrive. This individual here, I feel like how they feel about you, the person on your mind, sees you as someone here who's very ambitious, has a lot of self-discovery, knows what they want, knows what they desire. But when it comes to, especially if this is a female, when it comes to your energy, you sometimes can come off as braceful or someone here who's very impactful. So this individual you may have called out in the past, like they're full of shit, or that you think you know more. But I feel like that snake here is that you have to tame yourself to hold back. It's like you don't want to let on that this individual knows that they can get under your skin a little bit. Yeah. Look at this. Five of Pentacles here reverse. There's something about a last communication or something that split you two apart. Or if it's not splitting apart, something didn't take off. I think that you two are very opposite from one another, but at the same time, maybe this was a work affair or something, but there's something in this level here where they want to recover from some losses with you, and they are still hanging on very deeply to a past fight or a past situation here. Eight of Cups. They're in the midst of leaving a relationship themselves. And some of them, if it's not a relationship, it's a way or belief system in how they were. This individual is looking for a fresh start. You're heavily on their mind right now. So yes, if that's something you've been asking, yeah, I feel it. But this is also somebody here who I feel has a tendency to hide their feelings by some kind of substance. And it could just be negative thinking. And if it's not negative thinking, it could also be a very lustful card. If they are with individuals, like I said, the hands of cards here felt a little bit like a player or non-committal, but this is not something of substance. So just something to be wary of. Final card here is the Four of Wands here reversed. They are leaving something. It's just something that doesn't serve them. I don't know if they're going through a job loss or relationship loss, but there's something also about not being able to get started with you or this connection. So this individual here is in the midst of walking away from things. But you know how it is. I never like to leave this reading just about the person on your mind and what they're going through. I want to bring it back to you. What is the message here for you this evening? Just for my Saggies, it may not be love, but it's about you. Knight of Fire. Do you see that snake? Saggy, you see the difference from having it around your neck and you being able to tame this in the sense of working together with your voice. You are being very encouraged here to not just speak up, but take actions of knowing of how much of a charmer you are. And you should not have to hold back in a scenario of how you feel or how you feel even about another, but you can do it in a tame manner. So don't let people around you or an individual make you feel constricted. And there's something here where this angst of not or of holding back because of this individual here, whether they ran away or if they were avoiding situations or denying feelings for you. There's something about the charm here allowing people to open up. So the charm comes in you, Spirit is saying. All right, let's move on to Capricorn. Capricorn is up. Hi, Hema. Oh, I'm so glad the live is working on Facebook. I was concerned it was not because I was having trouble logging in this evening on Facebook. So I wasn't sure if it was a Facebook bug or what. So I was like, is it showing? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All right, Capricorn is up. Let's get to it. It's quiet this evening. My notifications must have not gone out. Capricorn. Yeah. YouTube was having problems earlier with connecting, so I'm assuming they didn't go out. I did send a you thought it was last that yeah, I had to reschedule it, and so I switched it, but I don't think the notifications went out. I think that was probably the issue. All right, Capricorn. Oh wait, I'm using the wrong cards. It will make sense if I used the right cards. All right, Capricorn, the person on your mind, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, the person on your mind. Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Hammer time, huh? Well, I feel like there's tension, obviously, in this connection with the person on your mind, but let's see who you are. Who is Capricorn in this connection? The Ace of Fire. Somebody here who's determined, knows what they want, does not want to be constricted, is looking for a way out. Looking for a way out. This Capricorn is looking for a way out or a way in. It depends on how you view it. Your person, the Ten of Earth. Well, this is someone you have a very deep bond with or a family with. It could be somebody here you have children with. There's a deep connection here and something here that's of value or long term, or there's could be that like wanting to up level it. But I feel like with all these ladybugs, this is a pretty seasoned relationship where you may have shared assets or something here about stability or just being married. But I feel like there's something here where you two are consistently working on it, as how all relationships are. But I have to start here with sabotage and rebuilding. There's something that is faulty in this connection. And I think that both of you are working on it right now. That's really the heavy energy, but let's see what the cards have to say here with the person on your mind. Remember, when I get reversals now, it lets me know if they're heavily, like you're heavily on their mind. It doesn't necessarily mean the cards you all the time. We have the Seven of Pentacles working. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this person does make effort. Just kidding. And we have Temperance here, reverse. Man, you two fight a lot. They have a little bit of a temper here, don't they? I don't know. I feel like this person here is aggressively, you know what it is. I feel like this person's in and out. It's almost this energy where they're with you one moment, by your side, and then all of a sudden they have to do something else. But there's a lot of anger here with emotions. This person doesn't have a lot of I don't know. I feel like they don't do very well with prioritizing their time and their efforts. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Capricorn. But let's start here with that Seven of Pentacles energy. This person either puts a lot of focus on priorities, but they're not priorities that necessarily make them happy. So I feel like this person kind of leaves things last minute or finally does something with you or faces a subject with you when they are exhausted. It's always last or least priority here for this Capricorn. Yeah. Empress reverse, it is focused heavily on you. You could be you could have Taurus or Libra in your chart, but I feel like this individual kind of caters, and this is how they feel. This is how they feel. Okay, Capricorn. There's some codependency here, but this person feels that you use your anger or your temperament, or maybe you're a little bit passive aggressive to get their attention. And there's this energy here where this individual feels that they can never do enough or be good enough for you. This is what they're going through right now, but they're persistently trying, but they also feel like they can't please you. No, and they're getting super worried about this. This is something here with that Nine of Swords energy. This worries this individual. They also may either sleep a lot or they don't sleep a lot. So it's one way or the other, you know, but I feel like this individual is excessive on what they do it. They're either excessively exhausted or they use sleep kind of as their way of just turning off. There's something about how this person turns off on you. The Lovers, but they dream about you. There's something about wanting to have it like old times. I feel like this individual, Capricorn, could be a Gemini as well. It's like you make them angry, but at the same time, they still want to work on this and they're willing to put the work and effort into this, but they do fear that you don't want to put as much effort anymore into this. All right, what's the final card here for Capricorn? Just for Capricorn, just for you. Okay, just for you. We have the moon, and interesting, we're just getting in outside of that moon energy that we just had the full moon, the Pisces, but this is also about getting rest and making sure that, because I feel like this dark, like shadow side here of needing sleep or rest, pay attention to your dreams. Right now, there's a lot of clairvoyance with the veils being thin, but there's also this thing here where your guides and your fairies, and I see a lot of fairies here for you, Capricorn, are trying to give you some messages here through dream form. And if there are questions here that you are looking for answers, or something here about stating that question before you go to bed and allowing those coming out in dream form, and or anything of those first thoughts that you come up upon with waking up, those are really, really important. So just make sure you're taking some dream journals here for yourself and just really getting deeply in that deep dive of your intuition here with the dreams. All right, that's what I have for Capricorn. We are going to move on to Aquarius. Aquarius is up. Hello, Marty. Hi, Lily. Welcome. All right. I guess everybody's seeing the live now because now it's back up. Back up. Welcome, guys. We're not too far along here. We're going to be on Aquarius next. We started off with Sagittarius. Reminder, you guys, to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. You can cross watch, but just know it's going to be kind of the messages may be a little bit off in the sense of it being, not saying vice versa, but because it can't, because it's being on your mind. It's like you either take it or you leave it. I'm doing good. I'm doing good tonight, Marty. I was supposed to go live last night, but the energy just was too wonky for me. So I took the evening off. So I think that's why nobody got their notifications this evening. All right. So thanks, guys, for sharing. You guys are the ones who got the notifications out because YouTube and Facebook did not. It was a fail. Okay, Aquarius. Are you ready? The person on your mind, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Here we go. Here we go. The golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Well, you know my feeling on the word narcissist. I am one who believes everybody has these narcissistic traits. Now, of course, there are areas where they're grandiose, but the narcissist and the empath, I may remind you, have the same wound. Yeah, we call that rejection. So they tend to go towards empath or intuitive individuals. And there's all types of mirror work here, not just the golden mirror. There's also the dark empath mirror as well. So it's usually one here of trials, tribulations, and massive self-life journey. Like it just brings you on the self-love train. So this is usually something here that is karmic. I'm just going to state it right there. This is life lessons for you. Life lessons. All right, Aquarius. You How are you in this relationship? We have the Queen of Air. Well, there you are, Aquarius. Whether you are a queen or a king bee, the Queen of Air, what I love about the Queen is, she is pretty much someone here who knows how to take control. Interesting, it's a wasp. It looks like a wasp or a yellow jacket. But this is someone here who can take control, knows how to cut, expects the truth. Now, my theory with the Queen of Air or the Queen of Swords is that she actually has a very, very big heart, but her heart had kind of got ripped out, and she's become very logical. And so that's why she's not really one in love. So I don't see even the king and the queen as lovers. I never did for the swords, more like business partners. So we have the King of Air here. Let's see the person on your mind, who they represent. Two of Water. So 2 peas in a pod. This is an individual here who mirrored you. Do you know what that means? The love that you saw in this person was actually your love. And the love that they saw in you was actually their love. Mirrors. This is, sometimes people would call this the twin flame journey, or twin souls, or soulmates. All right, here we go. Aquarius. You know the drill. If reversals come up, I know that they're heavily on your mind. Are you a social bee? There's something here about you having the attention, you having the control, and also you having the last word. Ooh, the Sun. Well, you're on their mind. We're energetically there still. Could be a cord. The Sun could be dealing with a Leo, or you may have Leo in your chart. The Nine of Wands, very blocked off from you. The Three of Cups reversed. Well, in this predicament, either someone, absolutely someone got in the way. I don't know if it was another lover. It could have been friends, family, but somebody got in the way of this connection. Who they hang out with or was in company with was more enticing than you at the time. So that's why you are blocked. Okay. So I think this is someone here who's blocked you or is guarded off from you. They were easily influenced. Do I think it was the best influence? That's my personal opinion. That's not in the cards. All right. We have the Five of Pentacles here reversed. This is a person here who I feel, now I never said what reversals are the adverse of what the meanings are. That's not how it works for me, because that's how it is upright as well. There are differences between the two of you, but there's also massive insecurities between the two of you. And don't forget, you both mirror one another. So if they reject you, they have something about rejecting themselves. Others of you, you may be on the opposite of that, where you are stopping rejecting yourself and not chasing an individual. Meeting halfway is always the answer. The runner and the chaser thing is actually not really healthy. It's a mutual energy that is healthy. And so the Five of Pentacles energy here is someone who consistently will run or chase, and they are extreme about it. So that's going to be, some of you, it's going to depend who you are on there. Are you the chaser or are you the runner? Ten of Cups here reversed. This is something where an individual feels drawn to you, but there's people that are more important. to them. Okay. So this is whatever is surrounding, whether this is family, whether this is community, whether it is family with another situation, they chose something else. So this is a person here for an Aquarius that chose someone else or something. Six of Cups, but they do think about you and the connection. But at the same time, I feel like this individual has some maturity. There's fondness here, and but the fondness comes in with how, like, I feel like this person has very fond memories, and then you see this scour. It's like I feel like this individual is kind of disappointed, also a little bit embarrassed. So I feel this person just has a massive amount of, like, is going on the self-love journey. I think this individual here is not very happy, but they're learning some self values here. All right, let's see what card here is for Aquarius. They have their back turned. They're very serious about this. Like, that's something that they're serious about. But there's heavy energy here, and they do think about however this block occurred. They do wonder, wonder if they chose that. I think that sometimes they're upset with how certain people move on, or people around them who have happy life. They had a connection here, but at the same time, they don't know what to do with it. There's some blame here. Just a card for you, Aquarius. The World. Well, the World here is completion. The World here, and I love how it's like the lanterns, because to me, this is like a celebration of a relationship. There's growth here, but there's also saying, like, this was a life lesson for you. Some of you, this is just a completion here where you're realizing that this connection here has brought you closer to yourself, or is bringing you closer to another soulmate. But I also feel this energy here of you moving on or going towards the light. So whatever this light is, this is something here that you're going to be rewarded with. It's in your hands. So you may get and I'm not going to say it's love, because I said this card's just for you. I just know something's completed here. You've completed a cycle here of massive self-love. So for some of you, even though you may be turning your back, that's very interesting. I just noticed there's like almost do you see that? It looks like that's like a woman right there. Out of her hair, you can see a woman here with dark glasses. I feel like it feels like there's like a woman from like the other side who's watching over you, a grandmother or a mother energy. But there's something here about the way you are going upon another relationship. I feel like that person who's passed on, this is a female, not for a female Aquarius. I'm talking about a female on the other side. There is a female on the other side who's actually giving you this union. And it's like kind of a makeup. Like, I feel like this person's saying, I'm sorry, or this is their way of connecting to you. This figure may have not been someone who was super close to you, or wants to make amends. It's very cute. So I feel like you have an ancestor on the other side who's trying to heal. That's what I got. Let's see. Pisces. You're going to come on and listen later? That's cool. That's fine. I know most people do. It's going to be a long evening. We just have Pisces, and we're only, 35 minutes in. Oh, Lily, I'm glad you got the notification. People are popping on now. Not everybody got them. You're just chilling. We're getting there. All right, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here we go. First on your mind. Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise, invitation, or meeting. Hesitation. I feel like this is something that, like, a quick relationship. There's something about the quickness of this. All right. Your energy, Pisces. Person on your mind's energy. Okay. Oh, you don't really think that highly. Was this like a quick connection? Was this for a Pisces here who I mean, I don't know if this was a hookup or just a really short-lived connection, or you thought this was your person, but I feel like it was more of a sexual or lusty feeling, daydreaming about this person, the person on your mind. 6 of air. Oh, yeah. Here's a person here who turned their light on you, or something else lit their way. I feel like this individual here has a bleeding heart. So these are bleeding hearts. You have an individual here who knows that they broke your heart. But yet they turned away. This person love bombed you. That's what it is. This is a love bomber. I got a Pisces who dealt with a love bomber who basically tore the wings off of you. Okay. The thing is this individual, I don't feel like you were even that interested in. And there's something about how they love bombed you or chased you. And ironically, after you started to look their way, getting kind of like, what's this about? Why are they so attracted to me? All of a sudden, whoosh, goes away, bleeding heart. May have even said, I hate that saying. I hate that saying. I don't want to be for Pisces. It's not you, it's me. Like, I feel like it's that kind of energy. I do. I'm sorry, Pisces. I really do not like that. All right. 6 of Wands. This person kind of wants to kick themselves. They know they took a cheesy way out. It's just, it feels like honestly just a dick move. Yeah, 7 of Wands. This person not only snuck out, not only ran away or just said, I'm not ready for love, or I don't know. There's something that they made it over dramatic on how they left. But as they were leaving or not wanting to deepen this connection with you or change it to something that wasn't just physical or benefits, they deflected it back on you. It was like you were asking for too much. This person is pretty lamey, even though they're the ones who started this whole shenanigan. Yeah, the world. Did you guys meet online? Or if it's not online, I feel like there's travel involved. I feel you guys aren't hop skipping away from each other. I mean, it doesn't have to be like, towns, like states over, but I feel like there's always having to meet halfway or doing a lot of traveling to be in each other's lives. Might have opposite schedules. Page of Cups reversed. Some of you have a child, not necessarily with this individual, or this person here is very childish like. It's like having another kid, to be honest, more than an adult with you. The Page of Cups here is also no messages. This person here doesn't, it's like they don't answer right away, or they will take days to answer you. Okay. This is an individual here who love bombs. Like, they will text when they want to. And then all of a sudden it's like, whoosh, it's gone, King of Cups. Well, that's your energy. This is your energy. I think that this person actually sees you in a high light. I think that this person here doesn't feel good enough to be with you. I think that they took a very insecure and childish way out. Does this person have a lot of love for you? They have a lot of lust for you. They may even, like I said, love bomb you or said I love you, but they're not someone here who would, like, they know how to use their emotions. They don't know how to deeply tell about their true feelings. Like, it's something that they know that they can get back of. And the only way they know how to do that is more from physical touch than it is, and I don't know, and words. But the intimacy feels like it feels so surfaced. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. the thing is with this individual, they still want to be friends, but this is someone here who wants friends with benefits. So that can kind of be a situation, you know, but they still want to be friendly with you is what we're getting at. All right, let's see what final card, which is yours. And just to know that even though this person has left you, you're still heavily on their mind. But this is someone here who would just keep it like friends. They would still call on you, and you may even hear from that person. But that's all they're going to bring to the table to you. It's not about deepening. Not right now. Okay, Pisces, this is just for you. The Fool. You have a chance here. You have a chance here to realize that, you know, to be optimistic, to be open, to know that you are the queen bee or the king bee. This is a chance for you to still be open and optimistic when it comes to love. Do I feel like it's open, optimistic with this individual? I feel this person's very surface level, but for some of you, if you do entertain this, remember your worth. Remember who's the queen or king bee. And the way that they come upon you needs to be respectful. And I feel like this person here, not that they have to earn a chance here, there's just this energy here of knowing and what they left behind. And, you know, you see how there's a bird here? This individual can do some songs and dances and whatever they can to get your attention, and it's pretty, but can they keep that note? So watch it, you know, don't just like decide on something really, really early. All right, let's see what's going on for Aries. Aries is up. All right, sorry guys, I had to get rid of some people on Facebook. All right. Aries. Thanks, Marty. You have a wonderful night as well. Thanks for joining us. All right, Aries, are you ready? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here we go. The person on your mind. The person on Aries' mind. Engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. So this is someone here. Well, I mean, something here was about commitment. Maybe you were just talking about it, or maybe you are. It feels like it's either newly engaged or like you were talking about that stage here, or you're just recently married kind of energy. Aries, your energy. Oh, we got the 6 of air coming out again. When I say again, it's just because it came out in the last reading. Where'd they go? Who broke your heart? Those are bleeding hearts. I remember I told you that on the last reading. I said bleeding hearts. All right. I feel like you're trying to make some peace and moving on from an individual who broke your heart or an engagement. Person. 3 of fire. They are from a distance from you. Oh man, do they regret it? I can feel this distance here. But are you looking to be on shore with them? Because I feel like you are moving away from that. You're in a different direction now. This individual here is hoping to receive some news from you, but they also are feeling like the bad guy or a bad gal. Some of them are in a karmic connection. All right, Aries. Hi, Angel. Welcome. Hello, Andrea. Welcome. Aries. Now, we know how it is. If you're heavily on their mind, it will be a reversal. That's how that shows me. Six of Cups. Temperance. Could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with. High Priestess. Interesting. I feel like your person on your mind is in a relationship that they're in it for just satisfaction or keeping something together for children. They are in another commitment. But there's something about being in this commitment for children or a child, or this is someone here who was an old sweetheart. They chose somebody here of a past connection. But I also feel they're keeping something hidden here. Okay, so there's something here about what they keep quiet. And well, we're going to figure that out. Because that High Priestess is someone who's secretive. So even though that they have this relationship, I feel there's something that they're keeping secret. Let's see what the secret's about. You. The secret is about you. This is for an Aries where an individual got seduced another direction. Took away from a very divine union. It's like, doesn't matter where they are, they're hoping to receive some news from you. And I feel like this person dreams about you, feels that spiritual connection with you. Some of you may consider yourself their twin flame. Remember, the twin flame journey is not necessarily about union with another. It's about self-union. It's two healthy individuals who are unified within themselves before they get together, if it ever happens, because it is a low percentage in comparison. And not saying that it can't. Life lessons are tough sometimes and take more than one life. We have the Six of Wands here reversed. Didn't work in this lifetime, did it? Didn't work in this lifetime. You're still heavily on this person's mind. They daydream a lot about you and how this relationship could work for you, Aries. But, this is someone here who is staying put for family purposes, whether that's assets, whether that's children. There's something here that they feel they chose and they have to stick with it. They're very formal, old-fashioned in that sense. Yeah, they are. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. They will always feel like you were the one that got away. They just simply will. Okay. But their long-term energy is to keep the energy centered. They will always think about you. Look at the difference in between this and this. This is a person here who chose and now is not happy with their choice. Okay, Aries, the card just for you. Five of Earth. This is not the energy I would want to see you in, but this is an energy of sadness, of coldness, of feeling lonely, brokenhearted. But all of these wolves, you may feel a little bit scared to put yourself back out there or afraid individuals are going to screw you over again. or feel very threatened and not really, there's something about losing your worth in this. And I don't want you to feel that way, because what it's actually lighting up to you is some self-discovery and for you to find your light, but also your protection. I also feel heavily crows or ravens are very significant to you. And I feel like you have very high energy here of Morgana, actually, I just heard. So look up that deity, but there's something here with the idea here of just being very close to the crows, and being able to see those messages for yourself. You're very protected. You'll get through it. All right, Taurus. Taurus is up. Mhm. Hi, Andrea. Welcome. Reminder, guys, that we have a tarot gallery at Harmonia Friends happening only at Harmonia Friends. All of the information to get there that evening is on December 18th. You just have to become a member, and free trial members are also welcome to come as well if you join. And you get 30-day free access to everything in the vault, including the December middays or mid-months, which just came out last week. I will be having the January extended reading starting actually the end of this week. So it's coming. We have a very busy, busy time here, even though it's the end of the year. You're getting close. You're hoping the Gemini's a great reading. Cool. We've had some good readings. We call that, Angel, even though you say a bit late, but you're here, we just call it divine timing. You're here when when you are called to, or when you can be. And the messages that you go back to listen to, well, when you feel guided to listen to them, you will. We call that divine timing. Over here at Harmonia. Okay. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here we go. Taurus, the person on your mind. The person on your mind, Taurus. Run away, running like Forrest Gump, runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. We have a runner. Person on your mind is running. Where are they running from? Themselves? Taurus. Who are you in this connection? No reversals. Who are you in this connection? Chasing. This is for Taurus who's chasing. Yep. Back and forth, but I was more like fourth. This is something here where I feel like you were texting, and the more you text, there's something about holding back their replies, their responses to you. This is an individual here that you overgave, or you continue to overgive, if this is the current situation for you. Man, I just feel like you would go above and beyond. You would hop on the plane to go see this person if you were far away. The person on your mind here, Wheel of Fortune. Divine timing. There's something about needing divine timing for this, a balance. You both are touching that moon energy. You're very opposite from one another. This could be a very spiritual connection for this Taurus. But when I see the moon energy, it reminds me of Hecate a little bit, because it's really focusing on the moon energy. So that Hecate might come in there in that energy to bring you two together as the moon goddess. But I feel like this person has just a massive fear of intimacy. This feels very similar to another zodiac sign I did, and I can't remember. They're running. This is a runner. If you are not in communication with this person, it's very little communication, or you're the one who's always, checking on them. They're not really checking on you nearly as much. Let's see what's going on with this person. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Well, they're running from this connection. This is about their timing, not your timing. See, this person is running because you are chasing them, or if you're not chasing them, now they're taking their sweet ass time. I don't feel like this person truly wants to believe that you are not chasing them. Okay. So if you've stopped that chasing, this is a person here who's very patient or feels, nah, they'll come back. I might have just triggered some Taurus here, but I feel a little bit of an energy of this with this person. Divine timing, I feel like this person may even use as a freaking excuse, Yeah, death reverse. This individual, son of a bitch, I feel bad for my Taurus. I don't like when people are like this to my team here. Scorpio, heavily now. This is a person here, even if you stopped or they haven't reached out or they do very, very little or breadcrumbing, they don't believe you because you always come back to them. And this is someone here who's very methodical and could wait years before doing it because they're stubborn. But they will refuse to change. This person here is being patient and just feeling like if they hold a cocktail here up, you'll come running over. Okay. It's like, I'm holding the cups. When are you coming? And I feel like there's this energy here where you are not giving those 2 cups anymore, or 2 fucks. I just heard. Could have been that too. Just saying. Clear audience. So sometimes I get my Taurus gang in there and hear them. We have the Knight of Wands here, reverse. They know they played you. They know they're a player, and they love the chase. They love the chase. Five of Cups reversed. They miss you, but again, they expect you to bring the cups. This person here who's very pouty, doesn't matter who they're with, who is by them, or what body. It could be anybody. This is an individual here who drinks their sorrows away in surface relationships or busy doing, I don't know, friendship stuff. They're a socialite in their circle here, but they're trying to replace something that actually had some substance, and they can't replace it. So they can drink whatever they want, but it's not going to feed them the level of how much you used to feed this person. And if you cut back, they know it. Queen of Pentacles here. They value you. But again, how much are you going to give them? There's just energy here of knowing your worth. And this could have been something here where you worked with this individual, or it started with friends, coworkers, but colleagues, some of you colleagues, but there's something here you guys had in common, and how they see you or value you is how not only the appeal of how you look, but how well invested you are within yourself. So that's a person here who actually has a lot of insecurities when it comes to there. They don't feel good enough in a sense here to show up, because that would mean they would have to grow up. I feel like this person also has Peter Pan syndrome. Taurus, the message just for you. Knight of Earth here. Isn't it interesting how the Knight of Earth here looks a little bit like here, the Queen of Pentacles? All right. That's your energy here. But this is all about long term. Okay. You're in it to win it. Is it in it to win it with this individual? No. You see how something here where there's all these holes, it almost feels like there's holes in these dresses, but they start becoming a very beautiful pattern. The spots, there's something spicy about you too. And that's interesting that it's coming from the earth and I'm saying spicy, but I feel like you have no problem being on your own or in it for knowing your worth and finding the one at the right timing that feels good to you, and not necessarily the other way around where an individual was expecting you to give that to them. So this is someone here who is really well invested in themselves, and they're looking for a long-term relationship that is also well invested in themselves but also knows how to give back. So there's equality in this, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a relationship with equality, and that's what the Queen of Pentacles does, you know? All right, let's see what's going on for Gemini. Gemini is up. Mhm. Nobody wants to chase. Nobody wants to run anymore either. So we're in a standstill. Andrew, you're watching for the first time in the UK. Well, welcome. Thank you for being here this evening. Make sure you are following and all the notifications so that you know when I pop on live. I don't just do love readings. I also do general readings. We just had the 7-day predictions, so you can check that out. And I have a members area as well. All right, Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. The person on your mind. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is going on? The person on your mind, this connection. We have the dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change and heal. There's something you're healing from within this connection. Change. Unless they've changed. Unless they've changed. Well, there's obviously indifferences in this connection. Some of you, you've changed. Whatever it is, the dragonfly is a very good energy. It could be a life lesson with this connection, but I feel like there's something changing in this, and it could be up-leveling it too. It could. 3 of water is your energy. This is being quite happy. This is also coming out of your shell. I feel like this is the change in you. This relationship with this person has changed you. You're coming out of your shell. Interesting. Them. The Fool. Well. Gemini. There's a budding romance here. You both have changed. You both have changed. There's this energy here of maybe not the right timing, but 2 individuals who have changed their mind how this relationship had used to work, or, you know, something here about it bringing this or bridging this gap together. Interesting. They're optimistic. This individual here has a little bit of a devil's. You know, they do have a little bit of a devil's. There may be some wishing and hoping of having some connection with you. Okay, let's see what's going on here with your energy or with their energy. If you come up, I'll see it in the reversals. There we go. The Magician here reversed. So There's some manipulation in this connection. Oh yeah, there was a lot of manipulation in this connection. Page of Cups. The Sun. And they still love you. This is both of you. This is for a Gemini who is with an individual where you both did some massive growing up. And I do feel, and you can pick what side you're on, but I feel like the magician energy was more yours. You may be one who's very much in the occult, but there's also this thing of seeing things ahead. And sometimes we can get lost with seeing things in the head when it comes to potential and just not understanding how someone else could not see your point of view or what you saw in them. And this is something here where this person did not feel that they could live up to your standards or to the vision that you saw in them. Some of them are like, why would you pick me? Why would you pick me, Gemini? So could be an age difference between the two of you, but the Page of Cups is that this person kind of feels very foolish. They have quite clarity of how much that they've grown since whenever this was, or just like how the connection is. Ten of Swords. But they think that they screwed this up. See the Sun? It's like, I lost my shot. Like, why did I do that? I fucked it up. Of course, she was my happiness. Or of course, he was my happiness. I wish I could have seen what they saw because I'm trying to be that now. Yeah, they're watching you. They're watching you from a distance. The Page of Swords is someone here who is still looking for answers. I feel like this person here, if you're not connected to them on social media, they have a way of watching you, or staying, in the loops about you or hearing about you, but they don't have all of the details. And some of them just wonder, like, does Gemini still think about me? And like, they just feel like they screwed it all up. They feel like they screwed it all up. The Ace of Wands. This is kind of sad, this looks a little bit like brains. I don't know why. It's kind of like spaghetti brains. There's something, they fumbled this. There could have been a third party involved as well. Even with that Three of Cups, it could have just been immaturity here. But I feel like whatever gossip or whatever got in the way for this Gemini, this individual feels very foolish, lustful for going over things that they had such a deep connection for. But I just also feel that the both of you have changed so much, and it wasn't just one-sided. Okay, it just might have been gossip, or what it feels like. It feels like two people who liked each other but parted ways, or played fucking games with each other, doing stupid shit, like, I don't know, dating people to make them jealous and shit like that. Or I'm talking to somebody. It was jealousy. It was just dumb shit, Gemini, this is a card just for you right now. Seven of Fire. Defenses. Defenses is having your walls really, really high up. But you see those wings? You've earned those wings. You've grown from this. You have a higher perception of this. Let's say this person does come back and you're nervous because you're like, I don't know how I'm going to react. I don't know if I'm going to fall for it again. How do I know if they changed? You don't have to jump in it right away. But I really feel like spirit God is saying to you, you're so protected at this point, but you have really learned this reason for this connection, this parting was for you to get closer to your intuition so that you could be very in tuned with knowing not just your feelings, but what is right for you. So if something feels shady and you see the red flags, you got wings to fly upon. Okay. You know when to get the hell out of there and you know when to zap. And if this is something here where you don't want to keep this on and move on, you know what this did, you know what rooted you out, and you can blast out of that when you want to. And some of you aren't going to choose that, and good for you. But the choice ultimately, Gemini, is yours. That's what we got. Let's see what's going on for Cancer. Cancer is up. Don't forget, guys, just because we're getting through the signs, I always do a bonus at the end. We started with Sagittarius and we are working our way down. If you missed your sign or whatever it is placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, you can just scroll back and look for the banner and you'll be able to get to that. And if you're on Facebook, pop on to YouTube so that you can scroll back because right now you can't until the show is over. Sending you love, Lucinda. Good night, Lily. All right, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Person on your mind. What's going on in this connection? Photograph. Thinking of you. Looking at your photos. Missing you. Nostalgia. Making new memories or wanting to make new memories. This person wants to create some memories with you. I miss you. Kind of feel the Six of Cups energy here. They think about you. Some of you on a beach by the water. Maybe they love the beach or sitting by water. Your energy towards this connection here, the star. Well, that's Aquarius energy here. That's someone who's very authentic, raw talent. The star, there's just something so pure about you, Cancer. Them or they. The Chariot. Was this short-lived? That's your energy. I feel like we have a runner. I feel like somebody ran from you. This is for Cancer who obviously was a shining star so bright that this person hightailed it the fuck away from you. You were too bright. They were like, holy shit. And don't let anybody say you're too much. It's just like there's something that was too intense for this individual. It just simply was. Okay. This person is afraid of their own shadow. They're going another direction. Could be at a distance from this individual or different locations. Or maybe met on holiday. Cancer, the person on your mind, I'll know if you'll show up on their mind because you'll be in the reversals. There you are in the reversals. Doesn't necessarily mean it's all you, but you're heavily on this person's mind. Page of Pentacles. I feel like something didn't get started. The page is something new. So this was very, very short-lived. Or this person was extremely immature, meaning that they never were ready to up-level something for you or with you. The Wheel of Fortune is timing. Another shot. This person wants another shot with you when they feel better. Ooh. when they feel is the right time. We had another reading like that where someone would like they were willing for you to do all the work, you know? The problem is the 3 of Swords is the energy of knowing that they broke your heart, broke their own heart, still listening to their ego, and somebody here who would still be half in. So it's like they would still do another shot with you, but then they would still probably repeat the same cycle. This individual stuck in the 3 of Swords energy. So I feel like they may have even been heartbroken when you met them or always this way in relationships. I feel that this person never gets past a specific cycle in relationships, to be honest. They maybe were short-lived. This would be a person here who might have said to you like, yeah, I've only had a relationship, but it's like it never went beyond like 1 or 2 years. Like that's the longest relationship I've been in. There's something about it being short or even shorter than that, but they can never get past a specific committed area with a relationship, and then they do it again. So would they do that? Yeah, and then they would repeat the cycle again. And this person hasn't really changed. Five of Wands. They haven't really changed. They want to have their cake and eat it too. If you were to reach out to this individual, or even if it went off bad, this is a person here who would ignore it, and I feel would be very conflicted, may project even on you, Cancer. But I feel there's competition here. So would they fight for you? No, not in this energy. This is an individual here who would want it the way they wanted it. It's like, no, I'm going to breadcrumb you. That's what I do. I might love bomb you and get what I want out of this, and then I'm going to put you in a corner and pick something else up. Eight of Pentacles. But you know what? No matter what they go through, and let me tell you, they're going through a lot. Okay. I don't know if they're going through a lot financially. Some of them are because it's the Pentacles, or they're trying to be very busy at work, or they are going through individuals. This is a person here, Cancer, who is completely ignoring or taking responsibility of themselves. Okay. They're not putting in the work here to change a cycle. They want to keep it, but you are like, they remember the good times with you. And they'll even say, man, I remember that, Cancer. And then that's all they live it through. You know, I would have another shot with Cancer, but Cancer won't talk to me anymore. You know, like you would have to be the one who would open it. The card just for Cancer. 2 of Earth. Yeah. This is someone here who's working on their alignment. I feel you're also really understanding how it works to be in a relationship that is reciprocal. Notice how she's got 3 arms on each side, and that just kind of reminds me a little bit of the 6 of Pentacles, even though it is not. It's the 2 of Earth. But I feel this energy here. You've really grown up on how much you give in a connection and how much you take as well. Okay. It has to go both ways. And so right now, you're really having your foot out here of what makes a relationship solid. And I feel like it starts with a strong rooted friendship, or just being amongst friends right now. Some of you don't even want a relationship that badly. You got enough on your plate, but they are ascending. They are, especially with that butterfly. So I do feel like you're looking for something here that is worth your while in a big way. All right, let's see what's going on for Leo. Leo is up. We have Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and don't forget, we always have a bonus. So there will be a bonus reading too. All right. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's tune in on your energy and see what's going on in this connection with the person on your mind. What's going on in here? Talking, interested, conversing more, awaited messages, arrives, text, call, email, hovering or hoovering. But I feel like you're hovering. Are you waiting for a message? Is there open communication going on between the two of you, or there's a desire here for more communication, or to talk things out, to work things out, or to come with closure? Could be that too. Your energy, Leo, your energy. Who are you? Well, you're the elder of Earth here. Well, that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. That Pentacles energy, ooh, and they are the 10 of water. This is somebody here where there was a solid foundation or talk about it. Could be blended families, or you could be, this could be somebody here you did already have children with. But I feel mother. There's a motherly kind of energy here. You may be a mom, or very nurturing. Could be that energy too. There's something very motherly about you. Okay, nurturing. But there's something about this happiness. There's something about wanting to discuss. Let's see what this discussion is about. Because Leo, they have a lot of love for you. Ah, shit. But who got in the way? Why do I feel like somebody got in the way? Of course, I had to bring the card up closer and I was like, wait a minute. You know, that's like a happy union. And who's this in the water? Who's this? Now, some of you, it's just family members. Could have been a mother-in-law who got in the way. Okay. But somebody here likes to cause a shitstorm between this connection. So who got in the way? Was it family? Ugh. 10 of Pentacles. Family. Yeah. Family got in the way. Now, family could also be work got in the way. This is an individual here who chose something that they felt they were responsible for. 3 of Wands, and it could have been someone from a distance. I feel like this is family. If it's not family, they could have also been an ex who they had, this could be like a second marriage, or, I feel like an ex. It could be an ex who they have children with, but there's something about responsibility. There's something here that was always getting in the way of this connection. This individual knows that they turned their back towards you. They should have been loyal to you. There's loyalty, when you guys are facing each other, but as soon as they hear this individual or people, they turn their back on you right away. Yeah, the world. You could be right next to this person and they still would go the world for other individuals. The distance. And guess what? They're still focused on that. So I feel like this person's still turning their back on you. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. They're turning their back on you. They're putting more effort, time, energy, money into another connection, or just in for themselves because of other people that got in the way. It doesn't matter what they started with you or what they had with you. It's like they still give less to you. And if you have children with this individual, they still give less. Ace of Wands. And they know it. The Ace of Wands reversed to me is this person here took an opportunity, and some of it, the opportunity just was an easy way out. Maybe this had to do with inheritance or money, or um, there's something here about egotistical purposes why this person went. It was very surfaced. They chose something surfaced. They chose something here where they didn't want to miss out on or be a loser on. They had people in their ear or stating they had bigger responsibilities than this. Yeah. And they also think heavily at night how much they screwed this up. They feel tied to this now. Leo, they feel tied to this. They have a lot of anxiety here because you were the one that got away, but I also feel this energy here of their happiness. They don't know their worth. They don't have really good boundaries, and they get involved in things that they know it doesn't make them happy, but because of their stature or how they have to be presented or how they have to be looked upon, I just feel like this person here is really much a chicken. I'm just going to say a chicken shit when it comes to other individuals. They don't have the kahunas to stand up for themselves, even there if there's cultural differences or things like that. There's something here about how they present themselves, and it's a kind of a disgrace to them because they don't have the same belief systems, really. Hmm. All right, let's see what is going on here for you, Leo. This is just for you. This is a card just for you, no reversals. The Four of Air. This is a time for you. This is a time for you, okay? And some of you, it's a breath of fresh air, but I also feel a need that this separation is allowing you some space. It's allowing you to see a much higher perspective. Notice how she's on top of a mountain here. Also, pay attention to, I forget, I think that's the baby's cradle in yoga. I'm not a yogi, but I love yoga. But there's something here about utilizing that pose to really work on your root chakra to let it, because women hold, especially for women, if you're a woman, don't have to be, but we hold a lot in our hip area. So there's something here about moving your hips and releasing some of those rooted ancestral lineage blockages that are coming up. But you have, oh, look, I see Berkana there too. I see it. Berkana is the bee. You see the bee right here? That's a rune. Berkana is all about going with the flow. It's the feminine energy. So you're in the midst here of just self-care, taking care of you, and removing those blockages and seeing the higher perception of this, that this person here is got their head in the clouds a little bit. And even though they may daydream about you, it's kind of like you're seeing now a huge difference that they're not going to really have the courage. Not in the way that you know, but yes, they think heavily about you, and you are the one that got away. All right, Virgo. Virgo. I just got done. Metaphysical Journey is here. Hey, Michael. Michael, I literally just got done talking about Berkana. Did you hear me when you jumped on? I was like, oh, look, there's Berkana in this card. Now I don't know where the card is because I shuffled it in, but I saw it like it wasn't supposed to be it, but I saw it in the card. Here, no, I wanted to show it to you. I'll have to find it after the live. It was just funny. I was like, oh look, Berkana. It's here. You did see it, good. All right, Virgo is up. You were like me last night when we were talking. I literally text you and then I crashed. It's my night owl buddy. All right, Virgo. Are you ready for the person on your mind? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The person on your mind, Virgo. Let's see what's going on between the two of you. Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. So this is someone you're separated from. It's really that simple. Virgo, your energy. Who are you, Virgo? Who are you? The Nine of Water. Well, Virgo is taking care of themselves. And this could be a very self-indulging card, but I feel like there's something here where this is your time. So this is your time to shine, Virgo. But the Nine of Cups is someone here who's going after their fulfillment. And there's just something here where you're not afraid to go after what you want or desire. Person on your mind, who are they? Four of Water. Really, really upset that you saw your reflection. Really, 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 really upset about it. Because now this is something here where I feel, and this is the Four of Cups is usually a card here being dissatisfied and not seeing the opportunity. But this individual, because they see your worth and it's much larger, and I'm not saying because she's full. I just feel this energy here of they don't know their worth. So they don't feel good enough now. They knew you were unhappy and they knew that you had a low self-esteem. They may have used that to their advantage. I'm going to say they did. Because look at this beautiful queen over here. I'm just saying queen because the female on the card would be a king. A handsome king. All right, so we have Virgo here, Judgment reverse. It just, yes, you're heavily on this person's mind. We are on card 1. Heavily on this person's mind. They also feel like they misjudged you. And you could have been married to this person or going through a separation right now. But they never in a zillion years thought you would be the one to walk away. In fact, if anything, they thought they had it in the bag. This is something here where a person wasn't willing to change or do any change and still kind of hoping like, will you come back? Will Virgo come back to me? Because they would, if you were to come back to them, would they change? No. You would just all of a sudden see them. You know, you gave a lot to this individual emotionally. You sure did. You sure did. Seven of Pentacles. They think a lot about you while they're working or doing some kind of work. Okay, maybe they're just trying to work on themselves, but I don't feel like they are working so much on themselves. I feel like they stay distracted. There's something here where they're just looking at, and I want to say they're looking for you for answers too. Okay, this person could have been codependent or financially codependent on you. Two of Cups here. So they're still not over you. They're still not over you, but they also don't know how to fill their own cup. I feel like, you see how both hands are in that big chalice? I feel there's something here where you were very reserved and let them take more than they could. And that's just not what's happening anymore. It's not, but they would love to have you back. Okay. This is an individual who wishes they could have you back. But the thing is with the Magician, it's not reversed. So here's the thing. I feel like this person here, because if it was reversed, yeah, they're wishing to have you back, but they're wishing to have you back with no changes. But this person here is slowly starting to realize that if they want you back, they have to change. Now, does that mean they're going to be able to make that change? They're hoping that there's something about how they manifest. If they can be that change, they can, but the question is can they sustain it? So this is an individual here who may try to fake it a little bit, that, hey, I'm ready, or hey, um, I am the person that you are. And fake it may even be an illusion with another person. They may go after another supply just to tick you off. It could like be a cheap carbon copy of my beautiful or handsome Virgos. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles here, because you're not replaceable. Okay. I mean, what they had in their hands. And it wasn't a short-term thing. This is something here you put long-term energy in, but their plate is empty and they are starving. They're like a starving Marvin here. Maybe someone's name is Marvin. I don't know. But I just feel like this person here is like, can't replace you. Okay. They're looking and hoping. What card do we have just for Virgo? Just for Virgo. This is just for you. Wheel of Fortune. You got some good things coming your way, and there is, second chances. Do I feel like a second chance with this person? No. There's something here about you. Congratulations. You finished a cycle. Whatever the cycle is divine timing on meeting an individual here who is really having or craving the same thing. The moon symbol may be very important to you. Hecate may be important to you. But I feel this energy here of meeting somebody who may be a little bit opposite to you, could be opposite in color as well, but I'm just feeling more like your yin to your yang, or your yang to your yin. Okay. It feels like you're both very intuitive individuals, or you meet in a very spiritual way, this new connection. And that's what you're going towards. All right. And that's what I have for Virgo. We're going to go up on Libra. Libra is next. We have Libra and Scorpio and the bonus. We still have bonus, guys. Hey there, Trend, just in time. Welcome. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The person on your mind. What's going on in this connection? Heart with key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. So you feel like you've met the one, but why is this lacking key? Lacking key. So something here isn't like getting together. Perfect. Okay. So this hasn't been an easy connection. It hasn't. All right. I can feel that energy. But this is also very slow, methodical. When you open somebody's heart, or somebody here has a guarded heart. Do you have a guarded heart? It could be you, Libra. Do you have a guarded heart? Or maybe somebody here does. But the key here is opening up. So the two of you have very, very deep conversations, getting to know each other. Or it always feels like that. Who is Libra? Libra, the 6 of fire. Well, that's someone here who knows their worth. That is somebody here who's been through hell and back. I also feel a little bit of a Phoenix energy of, like, it almost reminds me a little bit of the dark Phoenix coming out here. So I feel like you've been through hell and back when it comes to relationships, but you've ascended, and you just know your worth. Libra, the person on your mind, who are they? Oh, shit. I miss you. They also kind of feel like there's other competition. Now, if this is an energy of not focus entirely of you, this individual may be deeply in their past. Their past may haunt them. So that could be something here where lock and key means somebody here is guarded, scared. This person's scared. There's fears here. But they're reflecting here. But what do they see? What do they see? It's like they can't face you. They're looking down, so they can't face you. Doesn't matter how bright you are. Doesn't matter how light you are. Doesn't matter. There's something here about your brightness. There's something here about like feeling this person's guarded. They're just guarded. All right. Reversals means, well, you're on this person's mind. Oh, yeah, you're on this person's mind. If there's communication, I feel like this person keeps it to very friendly conversation. You know, this is a person here who's not going to overly flirt, or I feel like there's an avoidance kind of thing. Okay. The Eight of Cups is wanting to leave something behind. Now, does that mean wanting to leave you behind? I feel like this person has some past things that they're dealing with, that they're trying to, they don't think that they can leave it behind, but at the same time, they're not looking at you fully. They're not, but they want to get, there's something about going back. Six of Cups. You're heavily on this person's mind. They feel a deep bond with you. Now, some of you, even though even if this may be a short-lived connection, you may felt like you had a past life with this person. Very childlike when you're together. There's the inner child comes out in this connection. Yeah. A lot of daydreaming. I feel like this person sees you as family, sees you as an individual here of home. You're home to this person. So yes, you're still heavily on, I mean, all of it means that they're heavily on their mind, but they are also feeling alone, sad, and there's something about their past that they're hung up on. Could be past actions with you as well. Could be. Judgment. They want to change this. They want to change the work and effort that they put into this. This individual wants to apologize. And I feel like there's something here. The Judgment means, like, to me, is a marriage card. So this is an individual here who feels like they fumbled it. Knows that if they put effort into this, it can't be small. They just know it. Okay. This individual knows it can't be a small offer or an opportunity. If they even got a shot with you, you could be very guarded, because of this person. But I do feel like this person's, they're willing to do they're willing to do the work in there. They just don't know if you will take it, is where I'm getting at. Four of Cups. I don't know if they can do the work, though. I think this person may be a drinker. They don't have to be. But I also feel like this person here fantasizes a lot, or has these conversations with you of how they're gonna, they think about you a lot. I mean, they think about you a lot. They daydream a lot. They could be daydreaming at work. It doesn't matter where they are. This person's a daydreamer. They're a big dreamer, big talker. But they talk a good game. But again, there's something here about not feeling good enough, not feeling like you would look at the offer anymore. Like, you would be like, well, why would I do this? I have all these things in my hand. Okay. So there's something here about, knowing they would have to put a lot of work into it, but they're not doing anything about it. That's what I want to point to you. All right. I don't want to sugarcoat shit. Yes, you're definitely on their mind. They have happy, deep, deep thoughts about you. They have a lot of love for you. They feel like they fumbled it, but they're not doing anything about it. It's like, oh, let me think of Libra. Oh yeah, like I can think, well, like when I'm ready, when I'm going to do that work, when I have just enough money, or when I just have enough of this, just enough, just enough, just enough. This person is also a perfectionist, and the perfectionist comes in their own way because they have to have more. Because if they have more, they feel better about themselves. So they're kind of working on themselves. They're working on themselves. It's not a bad thing, but they're stuck in that. I think they get distracted with Three of Cups, which to me is other people. Friends, family, whatever they can be presently in. Yeah. And then they never get to the work that they could be putting into an effort with a deep connection with Libra. This individual wants to revisit this, but they are an avoidant. Your energy here for you, Libra, just you. This is a message just for you. Here we go. No reversals. Knight of Fire. Do you see how much of a charmer you are? Go-getter. You believe it or not, you do have a choice, but you don't have to go chasing for anything like this in this level. I feel like, the charm comes with you. If an individual is going to come, they're going to come towards you the right way. But there's something here about the transformation, and there's a change in pattern here for you on the actions. And Spirit is saying, don't get caught up in people's games. Don't get caught up in their games. And if it's something here where they are dodging a question or putting you back in the circle, how are you changing? The only person who's going to change is the one who steps out of the fucking circle. So, this person probably has to chase they're basically chasing their own tail. So do you really want to get involved with that, or are you going to see the charm of this individual is that they're blowing, hot air out at you? Okay, that's what I got. All right, let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio is up. So now when we get to the last or final sign, and the final sign is Scorpio for this evening, we also get to the bonus collective read. And for those of you who are new to this channel or have not had the chance to subscribe, I ask of you kindly if you would subscribe or hit that like button, whether you're on Facebook or on YouTube. But also, if you want to help me with the algorithm here and you want to get that bonus reading, go ahead and comment bonus. So that can solidify the energy for the reading. It might give some more chances on there, but you're also going to help push the algorithm out to the channel, and that just helps the channel grow. So thank you for participating in that while I shuffle. So go ahead, comment bonus. We're going to get to Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus shortly. Reminder, we have the Tarot Gallery for Harmonia Friends. Harmonia Friends, my membership area, and there is a 30-day free trial, guys. And guess what? The trial members, you too, are invited for December 18th, this Wednesday. The private Zoom information will only be found at Harmonia Friends member area, but you have a choice here to enter. I'll be on for 2 hours, and if guided to, you may have a personal private tarot story just for you. Reminder that my books for the tarot stories are closed right now until after the holidays. So this would be a shot here of potentially getting a reading free that evening. So if you want to join the member area and enjoy the perks. Okay. All right. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Your person. The person on your mind. Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block and restraint. Some of you, is it a restraining order? I don't know. I feel like this person's fighting or battling some addictions here. Okay. Love addictions could just be addictions from anything, but this is a very codependent connection. Doesn't feel that great. You may have had to block an individual or they're toxic. The connection is toxic. There's something toxic in this connection. Who are you, Scorpio? Well, you're the elder of fire, which is the queen of wands in this deck here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Very confident. Might be getting some extra attention right now. You know your worth for sure. There's something very creative about you. Sexy about you. Charismatic about you. And who are they? Oh, well, we have the elder here of earth. So this person is there's differences between the two of you. We have someone here who's more of an extrovert, and we have someone here who's more of an introvert. And, you know, you may be more of a risk taker. This individual is absolutely not a risk taker. But I feel like this individual has some codependency issues or has some jealousy issues of the Scorpio. Interesting, because I don't know. I don't know. There's something here about jealousy in this connection. They may have used you, and I don't want to say it in this way, but you know, there's something about the way that you look that would make this person look apart. So they may have used you for the looks, which is horrible to say, but this person here has massive insecurities. And so they kind of put a hook on another individual. Yeah, they do. Queen of Swords here. You cut them off, though. For a Scorpio who caught on to their bullshit. Okay. Could have even took some legalities on this person. But you know, it's like you're not going to get away with that. So there's something here where you are very honest, authentic, but you could be pretty aggressive in the way it comes off. Whatever this person did, they went for this Scorpio, they went way, way over your boundary. Like disgusted. You're truly disgusted with this person's behavior. They went unforgivable. Unforgivable. Remember, I always say that these two are related, these cards. And how so is that I felt like one became the other. This was the downward spiral of the Queen of Cups into the Queen of Swords. This person made you more callous. You feel like everything that was nice about you, or even some of you feel naive or gullible, this individual took that away. They know exactly what they did. They know that they took the sweet little angel that they once had, around and manipulated you, and you were very easy to manipulate. They know it. They know it, Two of Swords. And they were hoping by making you indecisive or making you confused, that you would just deny it because you wouldn't want to believe what they would actually do. So this is a person here who wanted to have their cake and eat it too. I mean, it's simple as that. Do they heavily think about you? Obviously. Look, the reverse will say that they're thinking about you, at least for me. That's how it works for me. In this spread, the way I do it. I mean, that's all they think about. So you played a specific part for this person. They took advantage of you. They used you. They know it, and they would do it again because there's something that you have. They probably drained you. Was this like an energy vampire too? You probably were sick a lot with this person. The person probably made you sick. There's something here where they gave you a lot of anxiety, made you sick. Could have been super tired all the time with this person. Yeah, Knight of Wands, in and out. Like they would just, I mean, they'd still do it. This is a person here who would easily come back just to get your energy. And then once they got their battery full, they're out. Yeah. The death here is that this individual knows that it's over, knows that they can't keep feeding off of you. It has changed. And this is what this person's going through now. Now they're realizing it. There's something here where they're still stuck on you and they're like, is it really over? Is Scorpio done with me? Is Scorpio ever going to change? Has this changed forever? Because there's something here this person's hoping that they have a new shot with you, but they're not so sure anymore. They're not so sure anymore. There's something that they're seeing that they're not so sure anymore. Let's see well, we have 2 cards here. I'm going to pull them out here because they almost fell out. These cards are just for you. These cards are just for you, not about this person. But we have the moon energy, Pisces energy, and the 5 of waters. You cried a lot for this individual. And there's also this thing of what you saw in this person. You were meant to see yourself, and there's this loss thinking that it was this person, but you're starting to see now, and I feel like the fairies here are trying to take the mask off of you, that it was really you the entire time that made this connection for this Scorpio. And you see how we have this beautiful angel here. That's an angel from the Temperance card here, and she's holding a cup. I feel like there's another cup on the other side of this, and as you get some balance here, and we are getting, we are in Sagittarius energy, but there's something here right now where there's just one cup. So this is about self-love for you. Okay. Take it easy on you, especially with the fact that some of you feel very gullible or like, I can't believe I missed this. Be very compassionate with yourself and give yourself some grace, because this is something here where you needed to rip the shadow, or not. You weren't ready to face this until this basic period in time. You're strong enough to do so. So now it's time to face yourself in the mirror, drop the mask, and see how much love there is to offer, not just to you, but to others. And what you gave to this person was pure love, but really that's the love that you created in this connection. So you're really just feeling that right now, and you're supposed to just embrace it. And we just went through that moon energy. So pay attention very closely to your dreams. All right. That's what I have for Scorpio. We're going to move on to the collective. Did you guys all bonus? Did you bonus out here? If you guys are just popping on, and yeah, you guys did it. Everyone went up. We're going to do the bonus reading next. Bonus. Final reading for the evening. Don't forget, guys, the January readings will start actually posting probably this weekend. So make sure you guys are subscribed. And if you want to be the first to know or get the extended readings for each zodiac sign, the best way to do so is to become a member. So join Harmonia, friends. There's a 30-day free trial, and you can start gaining access to all of the content over in the Harmonia vaults. And there's plenty of content over there. It's not just all signs readings. There's mediumship readings. There's tarot stories. There's personal vlogs. My new segment here for other light workers too. There's meditation, access point experiences, and self-development work. And tier 2, we have meetups. And the meetup we're having this week, the tarot gallery, is actually open to all members and trial members. You just got to join so you can see the information of how to join for the Zoom call that evening. And no, you don't need to be on camera for that. I know people are like, I don't want to be on camera and Zoom. No, you don't need to be. But there is going to be a cool gift for the members who do show up, or the trial members. There's a special little mystery gift of appreciation, only for members. Okay. Are you ready? Let's see what's going on for the bonus. Collective, okay? All signs are up. I will point out significant signs if I see them. But just take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit. Here's the bonus one. Collective. Person on your mind. Person on your mind. Healing heart. Healing from heartbreak. Freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Okay, so the person on your mind is mending their heart. Who are you in this connection? Who are you in this connection? The Page of Water. Something, there's something youthful about you. Very loving, sincere. Let's see who your person is on your mind. Judgment. Oh, they're going through an ending. New love. New love. Your individual, or the person on your mind, is finally getting over loss. This is for listen, it feels like a budding romance. Someone here who's healing from some loss. Now, this could be you too, but there's something here about how this person is transcending. I feel like they're just waking up to this. There's something here that is been released and is now ready for. And I see this energy of being open and quizzical and saying, am I ready, or ready to be open? So someone here is still, getting over it. So let's see what's going on. I know the person on their mind is thinking about you. If it's reversed, doesn't necessarily mean it's the past. It just means that they're thinking about you. I can identify the energy. We have the 10 of Cups here. You mean a lot to this person. You mean a lot to this person. That energy is on you, that Knight of Cups. They haven't offered you fully the cup yet. They haven't. No, they haven't, because they're still getting over loss. Hello, Prince. Welcome. I feel like this person, I just feel bad timing. This is for a connection that really couldn't fully take place, or someone's going over some kind of loss, but wasn't ready to emotionally put into it. Okay. And this individual did not want to be selfish in the way that they did it, because I see the 10 of Cups here to the 9, but how they feel is they feel they hurt you. 9 of Cups is someone here is like, I want you to go after your dreams. But the 10 of Cups here is saying that they really like your company and are very happy with you. You might have mutual friends, or it could be a blended family scenario. The Star, but the thing is that this individual is still working on filling up their own cup. It's interesting how the Star in this card, Aquarius energy now, is holding a cup, because it's not usually holding a cup. She's usually kneeling down. But they see the light in you. And this individual knows that whatever they have in this cup it needs to be a little bit of a bigger offer, because what they've given you so far is not very much. If anything, they feel like they've taken from your cups a little bit, because of the time and energy it's taken for them to get over a scenario, old belief system, or maybe they said that love isn't for me. Yeah, heartbreak. But this is upright, which is fantastic. Why? Because the 3 of Swords upright is a temporary energy. Yeah, it hurts. But this person is also forgiving themselves for not giving completely to you. Because if they did, they would have been taking full advantage of you. They actually did you a favor by doing this. It may not feel like that, but you're still open to it, quizzical about it. But I also feel this energy of this person just simply was getting out of something either toxic or they had old belief systems. They didn't, they didn't think they would ever find the person again. Okay. But this is an individual who obviously is seeing the light in this connection. But before they were stuck. The star comes after the tower. They were stuck with a heartbreak. And a sword. So this is someone who wants to communicate. This is somebody here who wants to tell you the truth. This is somebody here who wants to come quickly. It's like now that they've gotten through this rest. Three of Swords here with that Knight of Swords is the Four of Swords. They're really seeing the separation of this. They're able to separate now from this. Separate from this. They had some room for this. Well, we have the Eight of Swords. They're nervous though. It's interesting because the way it fell was like, ugh. But I'm glad it fell this way because what they're nervous now is what's ahead of them. There's something about cutting the blindfold off. I feel like this individual is going to show you in ways that you didn't anticipate because you've never seen it before. This is an individual who's kind of scared shitless. But at the same time, I feel like they're going to be more communicative with you. I feel like this is a person here who feels they may have self-sabotaged this as well. But they're willing to face this and prove that it's not just words or that they were lying or anything in that level. I feel like this person's going to communicate with you. What's their intention? I have to ask. I can't leave my collective here. Their intention here, their intention with you to change this. It's upright. It's to change this, okay? If their change here was not to change, it would be like to blame and do something like that. But we got Scorpio energy now. This person here has gotten over something or someone. But I feel like what they want to offer you is being more open and communicative with you or flirtatious with you or to have an actual start with you. What advice does Spirit have for you? This is just a card here from my collective. I feel like 2. Okay. 2 it is. We're pulling 2. My team's like, pull 2. Pull 2. I said, all right. We're pulling 2. We have the High Priestess here with the Page of Fire. Beautiful. Page of Cups with the Page of Fire. Look at this. You two are intuitively coming together. So here's the thing. This is kind of like, it reminds me a little bit of a shell. So it's about listening. And this individual is about showcasing not just words, but taking actions. Okay. And we had that with the Knight of Swords. It's not a page. So this person's serious about how they communicate or how they put their intentions here. Both are being divinely guided here in that energy with the High Priestess that I feel, but this is all about you. There is something here where you need to make sure that you are standing in your power. And also there's a new opportunity here to realize that however you put, because there's something about not losing your light. I think for many of you, you may have waited or put yourself on hold. And there's something here where you're being asked not to let that be taken away for you. The Page of Fire, and I see the snake here, is allow this transformation to allow you to grow in your intuitive gifts as well. And somebody here who's extremely, extremely intuitive, I can just feel it, okay? The other person may be too, but there's this need here of protection of your energy. And this individual, if they're draining you, then something is off, okay? So really pay attention to your energy and how much you put into it. But also this person here should be inspiring you and making you feel energetically good too, so that you can do some spiritual work. I think some of you are spiritual leaders, all right? That's what I got. That's what I have for my collective. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will be back soon with the January zodiacs and, of course, the 7-day prediction on Friday. No, I'm sorry, Saturday. And I will see you guys next time. You guys take care and have a great evening.